students. Now next topic is very most important topic, that is how to calculate hyperconjugates. How to calculate hyperconjugates? I will give simple trick. First one here, first example, ethyl carbocation. This ethyl carbocation, this positive charge next carbon. First one, this positive charge next carbon is called alpha carbon. This alpha carbon contain alpha hydrogen. So here this alpha carbon contain alpha hydrogen. Here 3 alpha hydrogens are present. So here hyperconjugates depends on number of number of alpha hydrogens. Hyperconjugates are depends on number of alpha hydrogen. So now here 3 alpha hydrogens are present. These 3 alpha hydrogens equal to 3 hyperconjugates. Simply remember, students, hyperconjugates depends on number of alpha hydrogens. So here 3 alpha hydrogens are there. So these 3 alpha hydrogens equal to 3 hyperconjugates. Simply remember, this positive charge next carbon containing 3 alpha hydrogen. The positive charge next carbon is called alpha carbon. This alpha carbon containing alpha hydrogen. This hyperconjugations depends on number of alpha hydrogens. So here this carbon contain 3 alpha hydrogens are there. These 3 alpha hydrogens equal to 3 hyperconjugates. Simple students, in this compound here, how many hyperconjugates are there? 3 hyperconjugates are present. Only 3 hyperconjugates. Simple. Hyperconjugates depends on alpha hydrogens only. And what about this second example? Here how many hyperconjugates are there? First you remember, this positive charge next carbon is called alpha carbon. This positive charge next right side carbon also called as alpha carbon. This alpha carbon containing alpha hydrogen. So here 3 alpha hydrogen left hand side and right hand side also 3 alpha hydrogens. Total 6 alpha hydrogens are present. These 6 alpha hydrogens equal to 6 hyperconjugates. Simply remember, students, 6 hyperconjugates. So second compounds are having 6 hyperconjugates. What about third example? Here in this compound, how many hyperconjugates are there? Here positive charge next carbon alpha carbon, this also alpha carbon, this is also alpha carbon. So each alpha carbon containing 3 alpha hydrogen. Each alpha hydrogens equal to hyperconjugate. So here total 9 alpha hydrogens are present. So that's why that is equal to 9 hyperconjugates. Hyperconjugates depends on alpha hydrogens. So here 9 alpha hydrogen. This 9 alpha hydrogens equal to 9 hyperconjugates. So in this compound 9 hyperconjugates are present. So what is the order? Stability order. Stability depends on number of hyperconjugates. More the number of hyperconjugates, more will be the stable. Once again, students, more the number of hyperconjugates, more will be the stable. So here C compounds are 9 hyperconjugates. C compound is 9 hyperconjugates and B compound are having 6 hyperconjugates and A compound is 3 hyperconjugates. So this is the simple trick, students. Hyperconjugates depends on number of alpha hydrogens. Alpha hydrogens equal to hyperconjugations. And now take the second example. Here the cyclic compound, cyclic compound, this positive charged carbon, this positive charge beside carbon is called, this is alpha carbon. This alpha carbon having only one alpha hydrogen. This carbon having only one alpha hydrogen. This one alpha hydrogen equal to 1 hyperconjugates. So here first compound having only one hyperconjugate. Only one hyperconjugate. What about second one? This is a secondary carbocation. This secondary carbocation beside carbon is called alpha carbon. This alpha carbon having 2 alpha hydrogen. Left side also alpha carbon. This is also 2 alpha hydrogen. So total here number of alpha hydrogen, 4 alpha hydrogen. This 4 alpha hydrogens equal to 4 hyperconjugates. Second compound having 4 hyperconjugates, first compound having only 1 hyperconjugates due to the presence of only this one alpha carbon is there, the alpha carbon having only one hydrogen. What about third one? This is this is also secondary carbocation. The secondary carbocation beside is called, this is alpha carbon. This alpha carbon having only one alpha hydrogen, and this CH3 group, this CH3 group, this is also alpha carbon. This alpha carbon also having 3 alpha hydrogen. So total here in this compound total 4 hyperconjugates are present. 4 hyperconjugates are present. In this compound total 4 hyperconjugates are present. So hyperconjugates depends on alpha hydrogen. So here 4 alpha hydrogen, this 4 alpha is equal to 4 hyperconjugates. So this C compound also 4 hyperconjugates. Next one, next example, in this compound total how many hyperconjugates are there? How many hyperconjugates are there here? This is the tertiary carbon. This tertiary carbon having here also one alpha carbon, here also alpha carbon. This alpha carbon containing 2 alpha hydrogen, and left side also having alpha carbon. This is also 2 alpha hydrogen. This is tertiary carbon. So this is top one also CH3 group. Here also one alpha carbon. So this CH3 group having 3 alpha hydrogens. 3 alpha hydrogens equal to 3 hyperconjugates, and here also 2 alpha hydrogens, here also 2 alpha hydrogens. Total here 3 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 alpha hydrogen, that is equal to 7 hyperconjugates. 7 hyperconjugates. So first compound having total 7 hyperconjugates, students. Now what about second compound? It is also tertiary carbon. This tertiary carbon beside carbon is called, this is alpha carbon. It contains 2 alpha hydrogens. This is also alpha carbon. This is also alpha carbon. 2 hydrogens from here. Here also 2 hydrogen. Here also 2 hydrogen. Total 6 alpha hydrogens are present. These 6 alpha hydrogens equal to 6 hyperconjugates. 6 hyperconjugates. Second compound having 6 hyperconjugates. What about third one? Third example. This is also tertiary carbon. This tertiary carbon, this is also CH3 group. It is also CH3 group. Alpha carbon. This is also alpha carbon. This is also alpha carbon. This alpha carbon having only one alpha hydrogen. In this third example, how many hyperconjugates are there here? 3 plus 3, 1, 7. 7 hyperconjugates are present. So this is the simple trick, students, how to calculate hyperconjugates. So positive charge, next carbon is called alpha carbon. This that alpha carbon equal to alpha hydrogen. Sorry, alpha carbon contain alpha hydrogen. The total alpha hydrogens equal to total hyperconjugates. That alpha hydrogen is equal to hyperconjugate, simple. And now another example here, this CH2 double bond. The double bonded next carbon also alpha carbon. This is double bonded CH2 double bond CH. This double bonded carbon, next carbon is alpha carbon. Here also 4 hydrogens. So here 4 alpha hydrogens. Double bonded next carbon is called alpha carbon. This alpha carbon containing alpha hydrogen. So here 4 alpha hydrogens are present. So this 4 alpha hydrogens equal to 4 hyperconjugates. 4 hyperconjugates. And what about second example here? How many hyperconjugates are there? Double bonded next carbon CH3, this CH3 group here alpha carbon. This double bonded next carbon, this is alpha carbon. This double bonded next carbon, this is also alpha carbon. This alpha carbon having 2 alpha hydrogen, here also 2, here also 2. Total 3 plus 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 alpha hydrogens are present. 7 alpha hydrogens. These 7 alpha hydrogens equal to 7 hyperconjugates. Second compound having 7 hyperconjugates. What about third example? Here in this compound, how many hyperconjugates are there? This is double bonded carbon. This is double bonded carbon. Here CH3 group, CH3. Here also alpha carbon. This is also alpha carbon. It is also alpha carbon, and this is also alpha carbon. This alpha carbon having 2 hydrogens. Here also 2 hydrogens. Total number of alpha hydrogens here in this compound, here 4 alpha carbons are present. This is double bonded carbon, beside carbon is alpha carbon, this is also alpha carbon, and this is also alpha carbon, and this is also alpha carbon. Here 4 alpha carbons are present. Each alpha carbon, this alpha carbon containing 3 alpha hydrogens. Here also 3 alpha hydrogens, here also 3 alpha hydrogens, and here also 2 alpha hydrogens, here also 2 alpha hydrogens. Total 3 plus 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total 10 alpha hydrogens are present. Total 10 alpha hydrogens are present. So this 10 alpha hydrogens equal to 10 hyperconjugates. 10 hyperconjugates. Students, so here it is very most important for JEE, NEET and other competitive exams also. So here more number of hyperconjugates, more will be the stable. So hyperconjugates stability depends on number of hyperconjugates. Stability depends on number of hyperconjugates. So more the number of hyperconjugates, more will be the stable. Students, this is the very most important for NEET and JEE and other competitive exam also. If you like my video, please like, share and comment. Thank you.